Hello YouTube. So, part 4. Now, today, we're doing subframes, metal work, all the arms and things like that. So what I'm going to do is, well, give them a good clean, because obviously they've been outside for a bit. So wire brush them and clean them, and probably do the first coat of edge primer. That's what I'm going to use. Use edge primer for all like gaps and cavities and stuff like that, and then use Hammerite anti-rust paint on top of that. And for the top coat, I'll use spray paint. Alright guys, let's crack on.
Up in my door shut, D&D, so don't call up. A few missed meals, so what? Crunch time, about to crawl up. I'm a force under big pressure. Under pressure, they sprawl guts. If you coasting with a mediocre, then any over, you cold luck. I've been about the grind, though. Got plenty of receipts, too. My lower back tell me all the time, what 12 hours on repeat, dude. But can't stop, but don't got breaks. I've been putting in years, dude. Ain't it funny how you get lucky when you work harder than your peers do? Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess what? I guess I'm lucky all day. I guess I'm lucky all day. Know you wanna tell me that I'm lucky all day. Some call me a king, others say I drew oasis. They think I picked up the crown from the pavement. Well, if I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day.
Alright, giving these quick wire brush. Now just to clean them off with alcohol or something like that, because anything and everything needs to come off when using Hammerite, otherwise it just doesn't stick. So I'm gonna do one pass of alcohol around all this, and then do the first couple of bits of edge primer, and then crack on with a Hammerite. See how we get on.
Guess I'm lucky all day, guess I'm lucky all day. Everybody around me gets gold things, call it coincidence or good omens. If I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day, guess I'm lucky all day, guess I'm lucky all day now. Yeah. They wanna see my decline. There's a whole line of them, that's fine. I stay posted up in they minds and don't pay a dime of rent. I don't mix much with they kind. I ain't trying to blend the difference between I and them and Steinbeck of mice and men.
Alright, first bits cleaned up. Well, still got some of the old rust, but I think that should be covered with a paint. And what I like to use is edge primer, and then Hammerite rust beater. This stuff's really good and it'll last a while, so obviously brush it on and hope for the best. First I'm gonna do some edge primer on all these cavities and holes and stuff like that, and then go over the brush and see how it turns out.
It's time again, straps on and we live again. Upset and they in position, but I ain't even got eyes on them. It's a me versus me exhibition. Me winning, that's repetition. When I retire, that's deposition. Untouchable.
Alright, round 1. 2 coats of primer on top, all the holes, and try to get inside little gaps and stuff like that. Now time to flip them around and do the other side.
Others say I drew oasis. They think I picked up the crown from the pavement. Well, if I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Everybody around me gets gold things, call it coincidence or good omens. If I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day.
Alright, primer work done. That should do. I mean, it's not too bad. For subframes, I'll have to do. And now I'll grab my brushes and start putting some Hammerite on. Probably one coat for now, and then see how we get on, how long it takes.
Dawn's up and my door shut, D&D so don't call up. A few missed meals, so what? Crunch time about to crawl up. I'm a force under big pressure, under pressure they sprawl us. If you coasting with a mediocre, then any over you cold luck. I've been about the grind though, got plenty of receipts too. My lower back tell me all the time what 12 hours on repeat, dude. But can't stop when I don't got breaks, I've been putting in years, dude. Ain't it funny how you get lucky when you work harder than your peers do? Guess I'm lucky all day. That's right. I guess I'm lucky all day. I guess I'm lucky all day. Know you wanna tell me that I'm lucky all day. Some call me a king, others say I drew oasis. They think I picked up the crown from the pavement. Well, if I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Everybody around me gets gold things. Call it coincidence or good omens. If I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day now. Yeah, they wanna see my decline. There's a whole line of them, that's fine. I stay posted up in they minds and don't pay a dime of rent. I don't mix much with they kind. I ain't trying to blend. The difference between I and them is Steinbeck of mice and men. Ooh, it's time again. Straps on and we live again. Upsetting they in position, but I ain't even got eyes on them. It's a me versus me exhibition. Me winning, that's repetition. When I retire, that's deposition. Untouchable, I'm the definition. I don't blame them, I rise, venom is above. Came up as an underdog and now I'm at the pinnacle. Some call it crazy, others call it a miracle. The only thing I know is that I grind and I get it up. No, I ain't do no.
Alright, that's the first coat gone on. I mean, it's all brushed, but subframes and stuff like that, and after a few coats it'll look good as gold, and hopefully it'll last a while. So now I'm gonna let it dry for about half an hour, chuck the second coat on, flip them over, and do the same on the other side. Hopefully cover it all and get ready for final coats, which is going to be spray painted again, and hopefully it'll look half decent. Well, it should.
I went through the fire, now everything is refined. Oh, what the hell do I know? Maybe I'm just lucky and this is how my life goes. Guess I'm lucky all day. I guess I'm lucky all day.
Alright, that's the coat 2 done, and it's starting to look better and better. Now I got the joy of watching the paint dry, and then flip them over and do it all over again. Alright, that's the 2 coats on the back of these, looking nice and brown. So now I'm just going to leave them to dry, and probably now come back tomorrow morning and do the final coats with spray paint, and we'll see what color these turn out to be. Right, time to move these along, and then yeah, come back tomorrow morning. Right, day 2. Everything's painted in hammerite, well, the subframes and a bigger bit. Obviously still got arms to do, but that's for later, and I'll do it off the camera, and just doing this so you guys know the sort of way I'm doing it, and maybe I can improve, but it seems to be working great this way. And all what's left now is spray paint them, and yeah, see what it looks like, what's the end product like, and then leave them to dry for a bit. What I'm using is graffiti paint. I'm sucking for graffiti paint and stuff like that, so I'll find it quickly drying, and coverage is normally pretty awesome. and I'll show you what I'm using in a minute. Alright, so what we're using is Molotov graffiti paint. This particular one is a gold dollar, which is like nice golden sort of tone to it. And as for subframes, what we painted, that's how they look now. I mean, finish is pretty good. No major runs and things like that, so I'm happy. So now I'm gonna put you guys on slow motion again, and then crack on with this. And not too long from now, it'll be done. First few bits.
I guess I'm lucky all day. You wanna tell me that I'm lucky all day. Some call me a king, others say I drew aces. They think I picked up the crown from the pavement. Well, if I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Everybody around.
Alright, we're one coat in, and it's rather golden. That's the name of the game. Everything's going golden underneath, nice and shiny. Oh, and then one more thing. What I like to use is this pistol grip, as they call them. It's really nice when you spray them the can, and just keeps your fingers fresh, if you know what I mean. Because everybody knows when spraying with the cans, fingers do get some beating, because obviously you go through a lot of pressure, and for prolonged times it does hurt. This thing is brilliant, and all this is coming from Graph City. That's my go-to. Obviously not sponsored by any of these guys. No Hammer Rights, no Graph City, nothing. But that's just the product I like to use. And yeah, well, let it dry for 5 minutes, and second coat it is.
Me gets both things, call it coincidence or good omens. If I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day now.
Alright, 2 coats in. So far so good. No mad paint reactions or anything like that, so we're rock and rolling. On our way to get our Fate golden nuggets. Alright, that's the coat number 1. Done on the other side. I mean, got a few imperfections there, as I think I didn't wait till the previous coat dried and flipped them over. But other than that, it's all looking good. I mean, we got some nice and shiny subframes. Hey! Alright, now wait again, and second coat, and that should be really it for now. Alright, this is it, guys. Subframes and the support all done. I mean, we ended up having some sort of reaction, but everything's gone solid, so I'm not too worried about that one. What it is, so basically what's done, it's obviously been sandblasted before, cleaned them up, and then gone with H primer on a harder reach areas, just a slight mist really, and then 2 coats of Hammerite rust beater, that's my favorite to use, and then good old graffiti paint. We go on 2.5 cans, so all in it's probably about £30 worth of paint gone on here, and obviously all your elbow grease. Other than that, it's nice and simple thing to do. And well, if you want it to be perfect, obviously powder coating would be way to go, but with the powder coating it normally chips and you lose that protection. So this is the way I would go, and put that hammer right on there, this will be years till it starts going bad again. So that is it. Now I got all the arms to do same way, but I won't bore you guys with that. So this is it for this video. Till the next one, see what's happening further up. I got a few more new parts that have come in. Got an idea of wheels I'm going to use, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you later.